Morning, Alex. It's Monday. So we've been talking about maybe vlogging less, and so I have an idea of what we can do in order to continue vlogging, continue working on projects, and maybe do less work on our own. As you're well aware, it takes a lot of time to record these and to edit these and then to put these online, and both of us are fairly busy people working on all of our individual projects, working regular jobs, and in some cases going to school. So what I'm thinking is maybe we revamp this. We could start over, sort of. We could invite a few additional people who have a few additional projects that they're working on, like maybe somebody who does music or somebody who does art. And so the purpose of the whole thing would be to collectively work together and complete each other's projects so that each of us can have something to show for it. Each of us would post a random video where we could discuss pet projects, or we could do shout outs for things that we could use in order to help us complete our projects. So like for you and I, for instance, I could say something like, hey, Alex and I are working on a card game and we could really use some play testers, and then people would say, hey, I can play test. And that way we could get people who actually want to watch the videos involved and help us out. And that way we could also invite our friends to watch, because maybe they want to know what we're working on, and maybe they'd be interested in play testing things even if they're across the country. Or maybe they have ideas for a mechanic that we need to figure out, like making the whales move in a way that's very simple. And you did recommend that I use the dice thing, but I'm trying to avoid dice just because I feel like dice adds a whole lot of randomness to the game, and the less randomness you have, the more finite and strategic your game can be. Like chess doesn't have any dice. That'd be weird. So anyways, that's my idea, Alex. And just so you know, I've advanced quite a bit in the vlog making, because I am now in full view of the public and people are walking by as I'm doing this, and I don't care. Well, I mean, I do care, but what am I going to do? I can't really move and I can't really find anywhere else to go. We can still discuss some random topics and go off on, monologues on different things. But I feel like we could focus Venture Labs on actually making ventures work and actually helping people achieve things. And so then what we could do is we could have, depending on what type of thing you're making, kind of like standard ways to acknowledge the help that you've received from Venture Labs. So for instance, let's say somebody really helps you write a book, like you're trying to figure out the ending of your graphic novel and you're just not really sure what to do, and so you do a shout out and some people come up with ideas to give you a hand with it. Well, then you could just acknowledge them in the acknowledgement section of your graphic novel. Or maybe since it's a graphic novel or anything that has like an image of a person, you could actually make a card or a page or a character that's based on that person's likeness. If you think this is a good idea, let's ponder it some more. We can still do some vlogs this week in order to keep up with our original plan, and then we can do a shout out on Facebook to see if anybody else wants to assist us. Because I feel like we've reached the point quality-wise where we could accept other people watching our videos, or at least maybe. The point is though that if we branch off and include more people, then that's less vlogs that each of us has to do individually, more ideas coming in, and more hands to help us complete projects one at a time, so that we can actually start having things with the Venture Labs logo on it and we can feel like we're achieving things. And then if we start getting fans, they could also suggest ideas to us, or maybe they're having problems and we can try and address them in a vlog post. So if they have mechanics they're trying to work out, we could all work together to come up with a solution and then do a post about it so that everybody can know what kind of solutions we can offer. And that way we're actually giving something back to people who want to watch us online. I digress. That's my idea for how we can make fewer vlogs but still maintain the quality that we originally wanted to have. Do we actually want to have quality when we originally started this? I don't actually remember what we were saying when we originally started this. I thought we were just going to post vlogs and see what happened. But anyways, this is my suggestion for moving forward on how to make the Venture Labs more of a venture and sort of make it a laboratory for people who want to start ventures and continue ventures and promote their ventures and refine their ventures before they venture forth. So Alex, I'll see you tomorrow.